all, it's James Johnson, aka Sulfurblade, and I'm back here with War on the Sea. I got myself a good night's rest, just had a nice dinner, and I'm ready to kick out a few episodes of War on the Sea. I really enjoy this game. Anyway, in the last episode, our submarines finally got the first kill of this campaign. Granted, it wasn't necessarily what they were shooting at, but you know, we'll take them any way we can get them. With that being said, there may be some of you wondering, what the hell are you doing? Aren't you supposed to be like, you know, capturing Guadalcanal? And yes, I know that's the goal, and we're gonna eventually get there, but right now, I just don't feel we have the necessary tools in our toolkit to go straight for Guadalcanal. There's only so many command points that you start off with, and yes, I do have that one fleet that could certainly haul troops there, but it's... how do I put it? 4 DDs and 2 light cruisers. It's not necessarily going to create a defensive picket line for those merchants that I feel confident behind. Basically, we need to kill a few more things so that we can get a more competent force on the map. With that being said, let's get to killing some things, shall we? Alright, so I have a feeling we're going to get another opportunity with Subpack 1. So let's go ahead and just let the time kick forward. And Subpack 1, we're just going to, I guess, leave you sit there. Wait, why are things burning here? I mean, if you're zoomed in, because the battle's already underway here. And, yeah. The battle's not going so well in our favor. I wonder if we actually lose, if we lose the battle here. If we don't get it. Well, we'll find out. I have no intention of running straight to Guadalcanal at this moment in time. Alright, it's past 1800, so that means it's nighttime. And one would think these subs would have picked up. Let's move them around a bit, shall we? Go, say like that. Raboul is ready to launch, but it's 1900. They playing with me here? Yeah. Let's just do a little circular patrol here. A happy little circular patrol. What is the Hio doing? He's just sitting there. Hello. We have 1 heavy cruiser, 1 light cruiser, 1 destroyer. Very interesting composition. I love it. I love these new compositions. It's so nice to not see the 2 heavy cruisers, 2 light cruisers, 2 destroyers, or the 2 heavy cruisers, 2 destroyers, and 6 merchant ships over and over and over and over again. Or I think there's also the 3 destroyers that you get to see sometimes. This is nice. This is really nice seeing these different compositions. Let's go ahead and jump in. and see if we can't score ourselves a nice little victory here. It is nighttime. This is the time for the sub. I'm not seeing anything here on the surface. Okay, so straight ahead of us, huh? That's actually not too bad of a situation. Let's pause it. Alright. I-25. Face. Well, no. Should be more perpendicular, yeah. Alright, and I-26. Good enough. Alright, 26, we're going to want you to target the lead. Yep, okay. And with the lead, we're going to go ahead and recognize you. American, please. Possibly. Oh, we got the little thingy here, so this is what the Benson, I think, right? Benham? Is that it? No. Yeah, Benson. I was right with my first thought. Am I? I am. Yeah, don't second guess yourself. Benson is it. Benson it is. Alright, and with I-25, we're going to target the second one in line, which is, at first glance, that with two guns. Is this like a Pensacola? That's just a guess. And there's my guess, and honestly, my guess is looking pretty good, I think. Yeah, Pensacola it is. Alright, just curiosity, what is this third ship? Does it have any sonar capacity? Well, it's got depth charges. What are we looking at here? Please don't be in Atlanta. Please don't be in Atlanta. God damned if it doesn't look like it's in Atlanta. Right. The Pensacola's worth more command points, but I really think the Atlanta is the more dangerous ship in the event that a counterattack happens. So maybe I'm gonna just change things up here. Let's go ahead and classify. No, I didn't want that to happen. Damn it. Target that. Classify. Alright. Target this. This was the Pensacola. Classify. Now go back to targeting the Atlanta, please. And let's verify you are targeting Atlanta. Alright, I-25's on Atlanta, and I-26 is on the Benson. And the Pensacola is going to get a pass. Go ahead and get the ball rolling. Make sure we're maneuvering to get into place here. Looks like it. So we don't have to face head on per se, but the less gyro angle which is the turn the torps make, the better in my opinion, as gyro just gives more chances for what's the word I'm looking for? Torpedo error. And while this isn't real life, I suppose, I don't think. Well, the game does have some. I don't think the game models really crazy torpedo error, like what happened to the Tang, where the Tang's electric torpedo came back on itself in a freak accident and ended up sinking itself. The most successful sub in U.S. history sinks itself on its final voyage. Alright, I feel pretty good about how you're sitting, so go ahead and you can stop maneuver. Oh, yeah, I should probably just brake. Go ahead and come to a stop. I-26. You can come to a stop as well. Alright, we're dead in the water. Maybe we should maintain a little bit of forward momentum. Nah, we'll just sit here. Speed up the game. Sounds like a good idea. So far the solutions aren't great, but I'm assuming as we get to closer to CPA, those solutions will start picking up some. We're not firing at as extreme of range as we did the last time we had an engagement in last episode, but yeah, solutions are still horrible. Alright, we're getting to the point to where the torpedoes are going to arrive around CPA. Oh, that is just... man. I'm just not... I'm not feeling that. Let's go 5 torps with a 4% spread. I don't feel good about these solutions. Actually, you know what I'm thinking about doing? How quickly could you retarget? Benson. This may seem like a waste of torpedoes. 10 torpedoes on the same flipping target. But with the solutions we're currently being given, it doesn't look like 28 is going to get any better from this spot. So we're going to go ahead and fire him first. I'm going to go to I-26. He's got a slightly better solution. We're gonna just give her a little bit of a wait. Please don't hit I-26. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Now. Alright, this might be a lot of overkill to kill one destroyer. 10 torpedoes with fairly sizable spread on each wave. But one of these captains is going to have a better solution than the other, is my hope. I wonder if these torpedoes are going to collide. Like, this spread seems like it's getting closer to this spread. This spread seems to be going this way, and this spread seems to be going this way. Alright, let's let it speed up. Are they going to... Can torpedoes collide? Is that even a thing? I mean, that looks like they've collided there. I feel good that one of these two spreads is going to hit. In fact, I'm starting to think both spreads are going to hit, which is just going to be comical. The fact that we shot two spreads at one target just because of how horrible the solutions were. And if they both hit, well, they both hit. Then it's dead, right? Though the spreads are starting to spread out. Alright, let's look at this from the Benson's perspective. Can we see any of the wakes yet? Not quite yet. I'm actually not feeling good about this, actually. This one spread is going to go behind. These two torps here, I think, are the only ones that got a shot at hitting. That one might even be behind. This one might be the only torp. Alright, we should be seeing it in the water. I am looking at this right direction, ain't I? Wait, did we miss? We went under? What sea state are we in? The torps went under. Mother of God, did that really just happen? It did. We could possibly hit the Atlanta. Hey, retarget the Atlanta, please. I-26. Retarget Atlanta. Sea state. What sea state are we in? Oh, no, Atlanta. Damn it. Here. Stop. Atlanta, please. In fact, I-25, you need to put it into high gear. %. Alright, we'll take it. Do we even have that many tubes ready too? Alright. Ten torps remaining. Actually, guys, go ahead and just bug out. I-26, go ahead and bug out. Going down. Going down. Well, that was disappointing. Where does it show the sea state? Torpedo, main gun, damage control, orders, recognition manual, menu. Switch to underwater, binocular. Here, yeah, sea state 6. So those torpedoes literally went under as the destroyer was riding waves literally over the top of it. Which is a thing I should have thought about, but didn't. I admit it. I spaced on that. The Atlanta, however, is a cruiser, so she sits lower in the water and is not going to have that same luxury of being able to skip over the top of the torpedoes. It's just a matter of getting these torps to hit, and with a 4-degree spread at this range, only one is going to hit, unless I get extremely lucky and hit the nose and the stern, which it was only a 42% solution, so I don't believe we're going to get that lucky. In fact, we might just piss off the Atlanta. We may just kind of cripple it, which will then send the Benson after us. This might have been a bad shot on my part, as I don't think it's going to get us a kill. Is what I'm saying. And so we're going to get counterattacked just because I had hurt pride and felt like I needed to shoot at something. I do feel good about one of these hitting, though. I am feeling pretty good about the shot itself. At this point, I think it's this one here that's going to hit. And possibly amidships. Alright, should be impacting any second now. There it is. Atlanta suffers magazine explosion. Oh. That one torp might have done her in. That one torp may have done it, folks. Alright, let's... Wait, what? Instant... I should have like an 180-second cooldown. You know... I don't feel good about the fact that I can just leave like that. Doesn't even give the destroyer an opportunity to hunt me. I don't know what to do about this whole instant leaving mechanic. Alright, we'll give the destroyer till the Atlanta sinks to find me, which I don't think there's any chance of that happening. Not in Sea State 6. That's just gonna make it doubly hard for the destroyer to operate, as it was to try to hit the destroyer with a torpedo in the first place. Got a great list to her. I feel good about this. And granted, I think Atlanta is one of the most capable U.S. ships of the war. Sinking this to me is a victory. I know it's not, you know, a Pensacola, but it's an Atlanta, which to me is even better. Granted, it won't give me the same amount of command points, but I'm happy taking it. Wait, Benson is sinking? No way. We got a Sea State casualty? Oh, I wish I could see it. Where is it? Oh, man. Oh, that's awesome. So, Sea State 6, destroyer makes turns to try to intercept me and ends up capsizing because of the Sea State. Are you kidding me? Oh, no, it wasn't a Sea State issue. The Benson collided with the Pensacola. Oh, oh, that's funny. Only 3 ships and the destroyer still manages to run into its command ship. That's amazing. Okay, so we didn't have to shoot at that actually kind of... Are we gonna get command points for her sinking? I'm curious. I don't think we are because she sunk herself. But still, it happened during the battle. I'm curious to find out if we get command points for sinking a ship that sunk itself. The bow is deck awash. But then the Fletcher in the first episode was deck awash and somehow managed to pull a miracle out of its hat, so we can't get too excited as of yet. Oh no, the fires have gone out, but there's still got to be considerable flooding. I mean, until I see it start to right and counter flood. She only looks like she's getting lower. Well, is she? Granted, it was only one torp. I never expected to sink her with the one torp. And that we did this much damage with one torp was actually pretty amazing. Heavy, heavy, not critical. I don't think she's going down. We do get a command point for the Benson. Alright, all. I think the Atlanta is going to somehow limp out of this. Yeah, the Atlanta limps away. That's our luck. Alright, so Pack 1 is going to get a little more excitement going on. We'll go ahead and... Aren't we a little close to land here, guys? Yeah. Alright, let's pause this. Yeah, I think you should turn that way too. Alright, what are we looking at? Right, these guys. In our first encounter with them, we accidentally sunk a Cleveland. Alright, I-17 is going to be farther away. What sea state are we in? 6. That's the problem I have with this game. This game models sea states 6 and 5 far too often. That's just, you know, it's like there's a hurricane going on right now, because that's when you experience these types of sea states, is during a hurricane. Yeah, this is a bit redonkulous on the sea state. Anyway, we might have to target the center. I mean, we could shoot at the... and still hit the center. is it? Let's at least go ahead and target whatever this escort is. That Ridley, maybe? Now we got the big stack, we've got the two wonky guns on the back. Yeah, Ridley. I'm nailing some of these today. Okay. 17, go ahead and target 3. Which, that's not a destroyer. What are you? You are not an American ship. Are you a Perth? You are a Perth. Very cool. Are we actually targeting these? Yeah, that. And that, okay. Float pane flying over the top of us, unnerving. I-15's in pretty good position, but I-17 is still a little out there. I-15, want you to slow to just make a forward headway, forward momentum. I-17, yeah, you look pretty good. Now, as long as I-17 can catch up with I-15 before they CPA, I want to be firing on this angle. I-15, go ahead and back off. I don't need any torpedo accidents here. Right about Now it should be fairly safe, and they're getting close to CPA. So we're gonna let the fish fly. That's just awful. We're probably not gonna hit the Gridley. Let's go 5. We're gonna spray and pray? Are we gonna spray and pray? Let's keep it a little tight because we could in fact hit other ships. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Okay, I-17, keeping it tight, and off we go. Alright, now then. I-17, get booking out of here. 8 knots, and don't go too deep, because we don't want to, I don't know, scrape the bottom. How deep is it under keel? Do I have a way of knowing that? Wait, what? That's not what I want. You're facing a good enough direction. Just kick it into high gear. Come down a little bit. Straighten out. I mean, it looks fairly deep here, actually. How deep are we? Let's try 160. Oh, we are on a high sea state, so actually, let's not cavitate too much. Let's bring it down to 5 knots. Bring it down to 5 knots. There's no layer? Is there any layer depth? Where would it say that? No layer. Okay. So odds are the torps pass right underneath Gridley because of the sea state. That's even if the solution comes anywhere near hitting it, seeing as it was like a 12% solution or some crap like that. But you know, it could happen. Though over here is a little bit more target-rich environment. Firing at the Perth could really have great chances of hitting something. In fact, even this shot could still yield results if it goes underneath the Gridley. Alright, how deep are we getting here? We are at 160. Looks like we're okay. Make it 180 then. And And we'll go ahead and watch things from the Gridley's point of view. And while the ocean itself doesn't look like Sea State 6, trust me, that ocean doesn't look anything like Sea State 6, but the number says 6, so we have to imagine that there's this, that the waves are like a hurricane. Instead, that looks like a pretty smooth ocean. Okay, here comes the torps. It looks like they could hit. One hit. Well, we get lucky. We get lucky. Which is going to give these ships an opportunity to maneuver. Perth, I think, is going to really get hit, though. At least 2, if not 3, are going to hit the Perth. Well, maybe 2. Behind we go. Though, keep maneuvering. I think we're gonna just skip right behind her. Yep. Though, she might run right into him. Might not. Nope. Alright, this destroyer here. Both the destroyers actually have an outside possibility of being hit. Though, they're the least likely I expect to get hit with the secondaries. So Gridley was struck and Perth was struck, but it doesn't seem like we've seen them sink yet. Yeah, we're gonna miss. In fact, we're at torpedo run distance. They're dying out. Okay, Gridley. What even happened to you? I don't know. How's the Perth looking? The Perth is looking dead in the water. Can we get a report? Heavy on the Perth, heavy on the Gridley. I mean, it's possible one could sink. I-15, can you run parallel to I-17 now. And let's check what you look like. Excuse me, sorry. Thought I told you to go down to 180. Alright. I told both of you to come down to 180. I mean, this destroyer is heading the right direction. That is for sure. I don't even know what crush depth is on these things. I don't know what to do here. So I think it's lame to just leave the battle because you don't give the CPU a chance to respond, and ASW takes a little bit of time. At the same time, this is Sea State 6. I'm running deep, quiet, and slow. There should be no chance that I'm being picked up with sonar. How would I know this? Well, I'm a retired sonar technician. That's how I know this. Yeah, we're just gonna leave the battle. We would have gotten away in this situation. The fact that this ship is heading in the right direction is just pure coincidence. Alright, critical heavy and heavy heavy. So, no ships sunk, but we did do a little bit of damage. And damage is always good. Alright, so that has been 2 ASW operations in this episode, which I'm sure has taken a fair period of time. And while me, the operator, the person playing, felt like that didn't take much time at all, you, the viewer, might be feeling a little bit differently. So anyway, we're going to wrap this episode up here, as I want to try to keep all the episodes to a certain lowish length. I'm very guilty of making marathon episodes in my videos, so I'm trying to not do that whenever possible. Anyway, I'm James Johnson, aka Sulfurblade. This is my content. Hopefully you're enjoying it. If so, please leave a like and subscribe. And until the next time, all, peace.